Phoenix Song here, and I'm doing an important reference type video here about the 808 sound through a TR-6S. What I'm doing today is I recently got the Mordax data as an oscilloscope, so we're going to be able to just explore those a little bit to try to figure out what's going on, what's the magic of an 808 kick, and how to get that on other synths. We have that easily here. We can just dial that up and use it. I'm going to try to transfer that to some of my other synths. On the 808 kick, there's obviously a sine wave as the long sustaining note for the kick drum, and just fades out based on the envelope. What is going on in that initial transient for the 808 kick? Because I find that that's going to be really useful and important for trying to mimic that on other sound engines. When you have this control all the way up the attack, kind of a clip sound, that's what this looks like to me. Is so if you turn the attack all the way down, you get the opposite, and see it's just sine wave. So that's with no attack, but as you turn up the attack, you're getting more of a clip mixed with the sine wave, because you can see it rises up there. The snare drum, the noise is a key contributor to the sound. So let's, that's with short decay and the snappy turned all the way down. But you can see it's more and more noise. I'm going to do some research into what traditionally was the noise source. With the clap, we've got a big challenge here in recreating that on other synth engines, because as you can see from this sample of the clap, you've got 4 distinct attacks there, and maybe more, but I think that's right there, that's the noise rising and going through like a sine wave core. But as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, transient type noises, and then the 4th one is stronger, so that it happens so fast you're really not going to hear it, but you've got the clip, and it comes together in one sound. But it's super important, and one of my main goals for doing this is to be able to recreate the clap sound. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that on simpler sound engines, but it's a really cool sound. It's one of the reasons I want this to have that good sound on tap. I kept playing around with the hi-hat, and I was like, oh, this is uninteresting. It's just white noise or pink noise, with a little envelope there. But I just accidentally almost zoomed way in time to 200. But when you get down there, you're seeing these, see that right there? That's on the screen. We've got all these multiple super fast little ticks, and think about that when looking into designing hi-hat sounds. Is this and then one final thing about the open hat is that the decay is a little interesting, because it doesn't make just the release or decay just close like normal. It actually, listen, as you bring the decay back, it has a sharper cutoff, kind of like when a natural hi-hat is being closed. So that's interesting. So that could be handled just by having an envelope that has a steeper curve cut off at the end. So this should be a really valuable long-term video for being a reference for understanding these sound sources. Don't think it's going to be crazy popular, but that's okay. We are looking for kind of doing some research so that you have some better insight into what these sounds are made out of. And so please like and subscribe to this channel, because this is obviously going to be followed up by another tutorial about making these sounds on other synth engines.